This is the Vancer ICE mousepad. It is a fiberglass infused mousepad with the medium soft base. This mousepad is a breath of fresh air on today's mousepad market. What sets this mousepad apart is the fiberglass infused surface, which on some lighting situation and angles looks like a reflector you see on tracksuits or on shoes. The size of the pad is 450 x 400 and it is 4 mm thick. The base is on the medium side, but because of the surface, the pad feels harder. The base is kind you see on every other mousepad these days, but it is really well implemented. Sometimes these kind of bases don't stay in place well, but in this one the rubber sticks to the desk fine and I haven't found it to drift while gaming. The stitching on this pad is extremely good quality. It is on level with the surface and not abrasive at all. Also, I haven't seen any fraying happening during this last month of very rigorous use with the sleeve and without the sleeve. I have one complaint though, and it is the damn tag on the pad. You can choose if you want it to bother you on the upper left corner or on the lower right corner, but it is still there to bother you and your mouse can hit it while gaming, and it is kinda annoying sometimes. I guess it is there cause the surface of the pad didn't allow any sort of branding, but maybe a better place would have been on the outside or on the underside of the pad. Maybe in the future we see a Vancer ICE V2 with the tag removed or changed to a better position. When you get this pad, you instantly notice that it is really heavy for its size, and I think that also plays a part in why this pad sticks to the desk so well. This pad didn't come flat out of the box, but it did flatten out by itself after some time. It is still somewhat curved on the edges and on the corners, but the amount of curling is so small that it doesn't bother me in use. Vancer has also included the microfiber cloth in the package of this pad, which you are recommended to use to clean this pad with water, and trust me, you are going to need this. This pad is fast, but surprisingly not too fast. Since this is the first pad for me that is not a cloth or hybrid pad, I was expecting like an uncontrollable amount of glide with this pad. But that is not the case. I'd say the experience is more like using broken in Superglides on a cloth pad. The static friction is really low, which allows for easy micro adjustments, and there is still some dynamic friction which allows you to hit those flicks better. Of course, the amount of static and dynamic friction depends on what mouse and what mouse gates you are using with this pad. So I'll show you some non-scientific experiments in a minute. One thing is certain though, don't use Superglides with this. Just look at this. This is an uncontrollable experience. Of course, if you're into this kind of experience with your mouse, then go for it, but this is not for me. With this hairdryer test here, I'm trying to show you how little the static friction is with this pad. All the mice I'm using here are starting to move almost immediately after I place them next to the hairdryer. The hairdryer is set to its lowest possible setting. It is not worth to compare the glides on different mice here, however, other than the X-Lite with Superglides, because all the mice have different masses, which affects the amount of force required to get the object moving. I'd like to do some comparisons with other pads, but to be honest, I don't have any pad that is comparable with this. Other similar products would be the already discontinued Artisan Shidenkai and the Glorious Ice, but I don't own either of them and don't plan on getting one of them. My experiences with this pad have been really great for the last month. On more sweatier days, I found that my arm would stick to the surface quite badly and it would annoy me in game. But then I just put on my compression sleeve and problem is solved. And to be honest, I have those kind of problems with other pads too. Also, this mouse pad gets dirty looking really fast. So that's why it's really nice of them to include the microfiber cloth. And thankfully, cleaning this pad is really easy. Just sprinkle some water on top and wipe it clean with the microfiber cloth. Gameplay wise, my aim has been really consistent with this pad, and especially I have found my tracking to be on point during this last month of use. Like I said, the experience is somewhat similar to using Superglides on a cloth pad. So depending on what speed level you are accustomed to, this pad may feel a little too fast at first, or just perfect. You just have to try. With this price tag of only $32 or 36 euros, depending on where you live, I'd say this is a really good purchase if you're looking for a speedy experience for your aim. This mousepad definitely shines on games like Apex, which require good tracking. On the next version of this pad, if it comes someday, I'd hope to see the tag removed or the position changed. But other than that, I'm really pleased with this pad. The quality is good, the experience is good, it looks nice, you can use it as a reflector. What else would you want? So thanks for watching, see you on the next one, press like and subscribe if you want to, and goodbye.